So first and foremost, want to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles and the elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiams in the four corners of the earth, who pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening I want to touch on this video, showing I might, confessing that the Israelites, which is who's the Negro, Latinos and Native American, that they are a different race. He confessed on this, and this is a movie. I think it's Amistad, a slavery movie, So this heathen, you so-called Negroes, especially you Judah, Benjamin and Levi, y'all love to call yourself Africans. Y'all love to call yourself these heathens, because two-thirds of you, y'all carnally, y'all look at the flesh, I know this friend back in Guyana, me used to go back and forth to this now. And I realize he can't get it, because you have a rebellious spirit. He looking at if you look at my skin, look at my skin, I am African, and I keep telling you, this is not to do nothing with your skin, because in the beginning, the Garden of Eden, all the race was melanated. Even the so-called white man today, who's the Edomite, Esau, in the garden, he had melanate in his skin. Yeah, as the serpent, he had melanate in his skin. Until the Most High put the mark on Cain. And that's how and the so-called white man have the same spirit of Cain. But all the other race have melanate in the skin. If you take an example, right, look at the Chinese and the Japanese. Are they the same nation? No, it's two different nations. And the Chinese, Japanese know the different. But you Jakes too proud. You Jakes fear know everything. You know what I mean? You Jakes fear know everything. Because you Jakes, you are not Africans. And the name Africa come from the general Cipriano Africanos. You Jakes are not Africans. You Jakes are Israelites. But you Jakes looking at it carnally, looking at the flesh, because you see so-called dark-skinned people, you feel use them, but they don't. They hate us. These Hamites hate us. So I'm gonna run this video, to edify the elect. Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we know two-thirds of Israel not gonna get it. Because they're rebellious. They don't want to repent and turn back. They want to call themselves African, they want to call themselves Egyptian, they want to call themselves Nubian, they want to call themselves Ethiopian, because the carnal, the carnal, because it's a different nation, But our praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to put in the spirit and the elders, from Alpha Bibim right down, to all the elders and the apostles, our praises and glory be to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to put in the spirit on these brothers, to teach us, to let me know the difference today, so we can edify too, So this is just a share with the elect, we're gonna run this video to share with the elect, I get this video start back on the top. Just a minute, so lucky. Run this video.
Talking about the seed of Ham and that they sold us into captivity. We want to go to this African statement where I have this African confession on tape that he know we are two different manner of people. We're talking about the seed of Ham and that they sold us into captivity and that they was cutting our ancestors' heads off, and that they was eating, the heads because they were a bunch of heathens. Just like it says in Jeremiah the 10th chapter, followed out the ways of the heathens. And now he specifically distinguished that he come from a different bloodline, a different ethnic origin from the so-called Afro-American, Jamaican, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Panamanian, Cubans, Mexicans, okay, so on and so forth, and the so-called black, brown-skinned Native American Indians, okay, and all the brothers and sisters in the shanty towns of North, Central, and South America of so-called Negroid descent. The problem is, you Israelites, you black people in this country, what do you say about them? You call them animals or something? I call them inferior. I call you slaves. We turn you into slaves, and when we didn't need it no more, we kick you out of Israel, and out of Egypt and out of Africa. We sold you to America, and that's where we want you to stay, and we don't want you back in Africa again. Now, you black people in this country, it's time for you to wake up and realize that this sick shit, this thick doodle eating African does not care about you. He's not your people. He hates you, and that's why he sold you out of Africa. Now, do you admit that, right? You're admitting that today on the white man is not a devil. We sold you to the white man. Right. If we had sold you to our devil, you would not have been alive today. Now, let's get back to you did. We don't want you to die yet. So we didn't have to chop our heads off with slavery and all that, sacrifice it to your God. We ate it. What do you mean sacrifice it? Say it again? We ate the goddamn heads when we chopped them off. We didn't sacrifice you. We used to eat your assholes over there in Africa. Yeah. Before you sold us. God, that we used to eat the men over there. Before you sold us here. And then when we got fed up of your flesh, it was no good anymore. And we thought it was unclean. We decided to sold you into slavery to get rid of you. In case you multiply and subdue the earth over there. Okay, now, but let's get back to the point, because you're trying to get away from it. Why wasn't he able to stop the hand of the Lord, the Israelite God, the God of Israel, from delivering his people from such a powerful, mighty nation? How come your God didn't do that? Let me tell you. How come he didn't stand for Pharaoh and save Pharaoh's eyes? We said, drown in the Red Sea. We said, get your assholes, you Israelites, out of our goddamn country, and take your God with you. I don't want to see a box of you anymore. That's a lie. You were forced to let go the children of Israel. No matter how we were, it doesn't matter. We were glad to see your house. I know you was glad. You was glad because you was getting your asses kicked. And you came back. You was glad. You were glad because you was getting your asses kicked. No, when you came back, we decided to tell you. You was glad. You know what? When they came back, when you came back to Africa, you was glad because you was getting your asses kicked. That's why. Okay, now listen. We were beating your assholes with whip and turning to slaves. How could we get our asses kicked? We were beating your assholes with whip. I'm making you burden, making you carry, making you into slaves. We were whipping your asses every day. Right, but you know what? Oh, that's right. He said that the problem is, you Israelites, you black people in this country, what do you say about them? You call them animals or something? I call them inferior. I call you slaves. We turn you into slaves, and when we didn't need it no more, we kick you out of Israel, and out of Egypt and out of Africa. We sold you to America, and that's where we want you to stay, and we don't want you back in Africa again. We want to go to this African statement, where I have this African confession on.
Yeah, so this heathen confess, and like I said, this is a movie, Amistad. This movie is a slave movie, and you're hearing this Edomite confessing that it's two different race, Yeah, we got different shades of brown with dark skin, we look like them, but a different spirit, These so-called Hamites know these are the nation we is, but 2/3 of our people just rebellious and stiff-necked, Yeah, they're rebellious and stiff-necked, Let's touch upon a couple of scriptures, to edify the elect, We not no Hamite, we are the children of Israel. Yasharallah, he prince of the power. That's who he is. We are royal people, we are holy people. But we gotta go through this because we was rebellious and we break the commandments. But these heathens know. They know that we is not no Africans. They know that. You simple-minded jakes out there. carnal, looking at the flesh. You know, this is Salaki, Exodus 11 and 7. This is Exodus chapter 11 verse 7. He said, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog is mean the other nation, the Most High refer to them as dogs, you know, move his tongue against man or beast, that he may know how that the Lord Yahweh doeth put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel. The Most High put a difference. The difference is we spirit and we have a soul too. The children of Israel have a spirit and a soul. The soul is your essence, your flavor. That's why anything that we do it good, even if it's good or evil. You know? Because we have a soul. The rest of the nation don't have a soul. The rest of the nation dead. They don't have a soul. You know? So the Most High put a difference between we and these other heathen nations. You know what I mean? But like I said, only 2/3 of our people do not know because they're rebellious. You know? They want to call themselves what they want to call themselves. But we are the children of Israel. Israel is the name of our forefather, Jacob. His name was changed from Jacob to Israel. You know? Israel means Yasharallah, he prince of power. You know what I mean? So the Most High Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh put a difference between we and these heathens. You know? Put a difference. This is the Bible, Donovan Compact Dictionary. You know what I mean? These heathen know. And who put this together? The so-called white man put this together, right? So we go to the name Ham, Salaki, because Ham is the biblical name for the land, and Hamite is these heathen nationality, right? Them is the children of Ham. Right? Let's get to the Ham. Right? It's in the Bible Compact Dictionary. Right? It says Ham. Right? It says this is on the Bible Compact Dictionary. It says page 213. Right? If you go down to Ham, it says perhaps hot. Right? This is the meaning of Ham. Perhaps hot. Right? It's the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood, he became the progenitor of the dark races. The progenitor means father of the dark races. Right? It's not the Negroes, which is the Israelites. Not the Negroes, which is the Israelites. Right? which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Alright? He said, but the Egyptian, this is the children of Ham, the Egyptian, Ethiopian, Libyan, and the Canaanites. These are the children of Ham. We are not the children of Ham. We are the children of Jacob, our forefather, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Most High choose Isaac, right? Our forefathers. You know, the blessings end up into Jacob too. You know, so we are the children of Israel. You know, we are not Hamites. You know, we are not Hamites. And these heathen, they sell we into captivity. You know, the so-called Africans and the Arabs sell we to the Grecians. You know, this is Joel. This is Joel. Just a minute, Salaki. I get this precept. Oh, this is Joel chapter. Get straight to the point, you know. Yeah, it's just is Joel chapter 3 verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And this is what he themselves before, you know. This is what they sell before, you know what I mean. Verse 4. Yea, and what have he to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? This is African nation. This is African West Coast Africa. Because when the Roman persecution in 70 AD, a lot of Jakes flee to the west coast, flee to the mountains. They flee to Africa and other parts of the world they flee too. You know, but majority Jakes flee to Africa to hide. Because they was dark skin like we, they flee there to hide. Right? He said, yeah, and what have he to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of the Palestine? Right? The Arab also was guilty for this because they was dark skinned too. The Arabs. Right? He said, will he render me a recompense? And if he recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your head? So these Hamites and these Ishmaelites gotta pay for what they do. That's why there's so much destruction in the land of Africa, and there's always war in the Middle East. Because the Most High repaying them for what they do to us. Right? He said, because he have taken my silver, verse 5, because he have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temple my godly pleasant things. It said the children also of Judah, which is Judah, Benjamin and Levi, the Jews, and the children of Jerusalem, which is the other 10 tribes, which is Latinos, the Latinos tribe, and the native Indians, right? He said, and the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have he sold unto the Grecian, which is the so-called white man today. The soul we unto the Grecians, right? That he might remove them far from their border. And we remove far from our border because our land is Jerusalem. They remove me far from our border, bring me on the other side of the world. You know what I mean? So this, you know, so you Jakes, you know, you Jakes gotta humble yourself and repent. You know, stop calling yourself a Hamite, stop calling yourself a heathen. Repent. You know what I mean? Repent and turn back to your true powers, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You're Israelite, that's your nationality. Your Israelite is your nationality. You're Hebrew Israelite, the Hebrew is your tongue. You know? You Jake need to repent. You know, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to repent and turn back. You know, stop calling yourself a heathen. You know, you're Israelite. You know, but you Jakes out there, you proud. You know, the Most I have something for all you proud Jakes. You know, are you proud Jakes who discontinue from their heritage? You know. So like I said, this is for the elect. You know what I mean? As Yahweh Shai said, my sheep hear my voice. You know, we're not looking at this in a carnal eyes. We're looking at this in a spiritual eyes. You know, and like I say, we have a spirit and a soul. The Most I put a difference between we and these heathens. You know what I mean? So, you know, with that, it was edifying, you know, to the elect. I want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who rule at Great Millstone. And a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth who pushing the gospel and sincerity in truth. Shalom.